Speaking of breast milk, the chick that got in trouble for squirting breast milk into other people's coffees that were like asshole customers, she's out of jail.
She's out of jail. She's single.
I don't know. Not very single since she just had a baby.
Well, that doesn't mean she. Hey,
I know, right? It
doesn't
seems
mean
like it
anything.
could mean you have
But
somebody.
anyway, happy Music Lovers Day. It's a hump day, and I'm trying to hook up with breast milk lady over here. So I hope everybody's doing a little bit better than that.
Then breast milk is awesome.
Trying to
Dude,
hook up
when I
with breast.
had, never mind. Go ahead.
But we're not talking about breast milk. We're talking about reviving the Revivalist. You know, our top 5 favorite songs of that. Coach got his win, so we're here. We're doing it. But we want to know where you're watching us talk about the Revivalist from. So do that. Let us know. Hit the comments. Tune in.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you. Music Lovers Only.
Oh, I'm not eating cookies.
Yeah, some things ain't working. I think we're going live everywhere now. I think everywhere in the free world we're going live. So how do you like that? So this is, like I said, this is For Music Lovers Only, the podcast, episode 166, and we're talking Revivalists. So how you guys doing today? How was your Revivalist dive?
I mean, I knew I would enjoy it, but I already enjoyed them. I needed them this week, so it was good for me. It was good for me.
I'm a little surprised. They're almost country, Coach. I was like,
only that last 2 albums, like the very last album, 25 is the only one I would give that to. But other than that, their first album, they have more probably reggae and funk, and then I don't know what. I mean, they're New Orleans music. I don't know what that is, but they're big band and loud and huge personality, and then love songs and other songs mixed in there. So yeah,
they definitely had a lot of different vibes.
Yeah, I think
every album was so freaking different, and that's what I enjoy about them.
Yeah, I had a hard time for a little bit, and then I was just like, let me pull up like a fan playlist, because I know a few Revivalist songs, and I know I like the Revivalists, but I found I think it was Brett's playlist on YouTube. It was Brett's playlist. He had all the goodies on there.
Shout out to Brett.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I don't know what the rest of this was. But
yeah, they formed in 2007 in Nolens, Louisiana, and they're alt rock, root rock band. I don't know what them genres technically are, but they had a pretty big hit. I couldn't hear you, Sontia. I hope we don't. Yeah, you went rogue, went quiet, but 2016 had a pretty big hit, went platinum on it for a couple years. They went number 1 with that song, and then another one. I'm not going to mention the songs that they went, because I've only got like 7 or 8. I've got a very, very short list, and I went through every album, and some good stuff. It was a little, I don't know. They were good, but I wasn't like, oh my God, they're great. But by the end,
that was kind of how I felt during Mighty Mouse, but
yeah,
Mighty Mouse
or Modest Mouse, whatever.
But yeah. Oh, all right. Well,
time for a mental pause. Now I'm all worried that my I'm like looking at my microphone, like, is it gonna shut me up?
Is it gonna shut Yeah.
Does it know about the bourbon? Is that the reason why it's trying to shut me up?
You've reached your limit, young lady.
Problem is,
Got a breathalyzer on your microphone. No, she's a little too much.
no,
Come
stop
on.
it. Stop it now. Stop it now. Shut down.
I've been really getting into this country singer gal. Her social medias. She takes out the trash on Tuesdays, and so she's pretty big. She's been around a hot minute, and so she always gets the trolls on there, and I mean, people saying dumb stuff like they always do on the internet, and she calls them out, goes to their profile, and then like looking at their post, and like in a world like this, be kind, and then they're leaving shitty comments on her post. It's like it's pretty funny. I went down the rabbit hole with her. She's got a great voice too, but it's fun.
What's her name?
Brittany Kellogg.
Yeah.
And she takes out the trash on Tuesdays, and see you next Tuesday. I'm like, yeah, she's pretty cool.
So is that like a podcast, or is that her album name?
No, that's just her. That's her series that she does on the social medias.
Oh,
She'll get bad comments, rude comments, and call them out and make a whole thing about it and get paid stupid amount of money, I'm sure, because all of them are very, very big views.
Oh yeah, one of our local people, Little Heavy, just bought a plot of land for $25,000 and sold it because of what he was making on Facebook with Reels. And I was like, I need to do better, because my little 1584 which definitely puts a little bit of gas in the tank, needs to get up there.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, Gil? But yeah, let's Coach, you got the spinner handy. We'll remove you from the yeah. Like I said, I got 7. Oh, good.
Sweet.
And I had one that I knew.
Mm.
I didn't have it liked, but I knew it. And it must have been through, over the radio. And that said, this was the one that was their biggest hit in 2016. And then it went number 1 again in 2017. And then later in that year, in 2017, they went platinum with that single. And it's I Wish I Knew. Wish I Knew.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the 2015 album, Men Amongst Men. And I think that was the album that really put him on the map.
Men Amongst Mountains, but yes.
What'd I say?
Men Amongst Men.
A gay album.
A gay
album. That's a lot of men.
It'd be a great album. But no, I think that was a YMCA one, or yeah.
Men Amongst the Mountains, which both titles are great if there's one, but
that's fine. It's fine.
And I don't know, it's a fun song. I had to have heard it, in passing. I never really connected it, but it's a good song. I recognized it and I liked it. And it reminds me of a 27-year-old I was chasing a couple years ago, and I wish I was young. I wish I knew you when I was younger. I wish I could keep up with that craziness, but I don't think I can. Good song. My number 4 is reminded me of when everybody, I feel like I'm dying. I'm like, well, we're all dying, so you better get busy living, is one of the things I always say. And this one's Ride the Earth off of the 2010 album Vital Signs. And this one got the sax in it, that sax in there, and it's got a Hootie the Blowfish meets Dave Matthews Band vibe is what I picked up on it with that sax. And you're dying since birth, so you might as well ride the earth. Get it.
Yep.
Get it. We're all riding it.
That's true.
My number 3, I think Coach may have brought this one up at some point because the name sounded familiar, and I don't know, but it's number 3 is Criminal off of the Sound of the City of Sound album in 2014. and this one's almost kind of hip hop ish. You know, the beats. Some of, like I said, they got a little bit of vibe of everything, but it's got this really dead, dry snare in the beginning. There's this snare, it hits, and it doesn't, no reverb, just tunk, 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 and it's just going in there. And I'm a criminal. I do crime every day. Ride on the highway with me.
So fun until it's not.
That was my number 3. So you got one of mine, but I don't really number mine on my pick because I had, I think, 26 songs, so not very hard for me. But
does he get the sounder? I feel like he should get the sounder if it was.
Yeah, but again, I don't really number them. It was just my. I mean,
he's not crying about it today, so
I got plenty.
It's not.
You brought it up. You brought it up, so I figured.
Yeah. This isn't one where I was. There was going into this. I already had 20 songs by him, so it wasn't going to be very hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, my number 2 is off of their new album. They have a new album out, just came out a couple weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be coming on tour. So if you're a fan of the Revivalists, look at your city and try to find them.
That'd be a hell of a concert, actually. I could tell.
This one is Lost and Found, and the album that just came out is Get It Honest, and this definitely got a bluegrass vibe. They got the mandolin and some banjos going. I think they got 100 people in their band now. They're almost like the unmasked Slipknot. There's so many people in the band.
Mumford and Sons.
Yeah. But one of the lines is face down on the pavement, 1,000 miles from home. All these demons I was chasing, I finally let them alone. And people like us get lost and found. And that one, I've always lived a life that's not like most people, I guess. I don't know. Whatever the normal people, I guess, the normal people are doing. I didn't do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And most of it is flailing around like a damn idiot. And I just come out smelling like roses. Just, okay, that was, that I can't believe that happened. And, I think a lot of my friends that try to do the right thing, live the American dream, keep up with the bills and make sure everything's paid and all that stuff, just kind of hate me for that, because I'm just like and it just, so far, knock on wood, I made it. I'm still alive.
You are. We could see you.
I'm here. I may or may not be a ghost. I may not be a hologram. Maybe I'm AI. But yeah, that was a good song. I liked it.
Sweet.
My number one. Definitely kind of got this simple hip hop beat, and it kind of just transforms and builds. It's just kind of like a hip hop beat. There's no cymbals, just a no cymbals, no drums, no rock drums, and it just kind of transforms, and all these other instruments that they got going just kind of fade in, fade out, transition, and then it comes into this rocking sound. They're big open cymbals and stuff like that. It's just like, wow. And I think this is their official debut album. I think they had a couple EPs they released on their own before this album, but this is their debut album, Vital Signs. It's 2010, and Soul's Too Loud. And I don't know. It's just that line right there. Just it hits close. It just feels like I'm screaming over here, and screaming my soul out, and it's just too loud. Everybody's like, ooh, putting their headphones on and probably making weird sounds.
They had a 2008 album that for some reason you can't find, that only had 5 songs on it. It's got one really cool one that's like super reggae, and that's how I found it. So it's kind of weird. It's not even listed on their albums, but then if you go to their singles and you click on it, it's 5 songs, and it's just called The Revivalists, which is, I think, their actual debut. It's not listed as their debut album.
I think that's the EP that they had. 2 EPs before that 2010 that they released on their, independently, and before they were signed or anything. And I didn't look to see if I could find them on Spotify.
Good list.
Breeze through it.
2 songs off that are even on my my favorited. So cool.
Sweet.
Right.
Sontia.
Sontia.
What a ride, man. So, like I said, I don't know if I said it on the podcast. I might have. I don't know. When I first was looking for music, I could not find anything. It just sounded like I kept finding the same song over and over on different albums. And I just couldn't make it. And so I believe it was, when did I go? It was 104 degrees outside. Sunday. Oh my God. Nope, that was Monday. It was Monday. It's 104 degrees outside. I had pulled out a chicken. This is relevant. I had pulled out a chicken to cook for the boys because I was off. I had been on vacation. That wasn't a vacation. I've been running like a motherfucker for 5 days straight, and it didn't stop at all. And everything kept breaking. So Monday, I pulled out a chicken. I was just going to throw it in the oven. Guess what? It wasn't a chicken. It was chicken legs. And the boys were like, hey, you want to grill? And I was like, it's 104 degrees outside. Of course I want to grill. So I'm still shifting through Revivalists. And I was like, I cannot find anything that I like by the Revivalists besides the 3 songs that I already knew. And then that's when Brett, the Knight in Shining Armor on YouTube, came in with his fantastic playlist, and I put it on. And as I was grilling, I was like, this is what I was looking for. And one of the songs, and I'll get to that, actually assisted me in some closure of a situation. I'll save that one for last. But the first one that I'm going to do is It Was a Sin, because that's my favorite Revivalist song, and it's my favorite Revivalist cover. Oh my goodness. And I didn't put down what albums these were because I don't know, because I didn't look. But It Was a Sin is remorse. It's regret. It's painful reconciliation. What I really like about it is it's somebody that's trying to make something right that they know that they messed up. And when I first heard this song 1,000 years ago, it touched me enough to where I wanted to actually learn how to play it. So that is going to be my number one, is It Was a Sin. Just because they have so many songs about heartbreak and reconciliation and pain and anguish and love and happiness and growth. Like, they cover all the spectrums like in one song. You can just do it in one song. So It Was a Sin. That's my number one.
Love that song.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it was so cool because, like, I haven't heard it since I've been covering it for years. So I finally actually got to hear it again, and I was like, oh my God. And so now I can feel it in my soul harder. I can, like, the Man on Man album, it's going to be harder the way
it's just the way that, even the way just that song, that song starts, I believe it was a sin, doing you the way I did. He's going to tell you a story in that song.
Oh yeah, don't lie. Like, it's the pleading. It's the old fashioned R&B sad black man plead in that song. baby, like, yo, it gets me right here. Also, the next song actually gets me right here. My number 2 song is going to be Fade Away. And what I got out of that song was that it was just a lady who wasn't necessarily one that you could settle down with, but he wanted to so bad. And it starts off really melodic, and then it just has like these 3 breakdowns, like, won't you come with me? I need you to come with me. And it's once again pleading. These are some of the pleadingest ass motherfuckers I have ever listened to in my life. Like, they plead quite a bit, but this one, I almost turned it. I really did. I almost turned it. I was like, Brett, now you've been doing good, but I trust you, and I'm gonna wait through. I'm gonna wait through it. And then he gets to that breakdown, and you could just feel the anguish of, I know that you don't want to be here. I know you can have anybody else that you want, but my God, just come with me, because I can't do this all alone. Oh, it was awesome. I really love that song. I really do. In fact, I listened to that before I started pouring this drink. Number 3. This was another one that I knew. And I didn't know they were from New Orleans. I did not know that. And so this, when I was imagining his plight through this song, it felt like kind of walking down kind of a New Orleans street. Like you're just kind of walking down a street where people usually walk down the street, one of those places. This song is called Catching Fireflies. Let's get it. Oh,
I got lots, but that might be one of my favorite songs of theirs. So I'm glad. I love that somebody took a song of, like, on this one, like that's okay with me. So
okay, that's awesome. I'll
that was my number 1.
Ooh, badge of honor.
Your battleship.
I sunk the battleship. Or is it just like the tugboat? Josh, look it up. Tell us.
The tugboat is only 2.
But yeah, Catching Fireflies. You done messed up your life. You can't go to the bar. So what do? You drink and you walk down the street. And what I was kind of like imagining is him just walking down the street with his beer bottle, his empty beer bottle, and then just like stuffing fireflies into his beer bottle while he's sitting here sad because he can't get his shit together. But I like the twang in that. I'm not sure I feel like it might have been a saw or something like that. They have a twangy instrument in there. Whee!
Some saws in there.
Yeah. And so I like the twang in that song. I like how it moves like the water. And I like that, he understands that we all fuck up real bad and we get sad about it, and you do the best that you can. So catch some fireflies in your beer bottle while you're walking down the street. Make it an adventure, Number 4. The only one that I found that wasn't about some sort of breakup or a woman or situation in which they had to completely destroy their lives, which it could absolutely be about that. I don't know. But this song is called Wait for the Sun. This reminds me of when you have a spiritual experience and it's very, 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 very deep and you can't go to sleep. And then you're waiting for the sun to come up because you've had enough.
I think that's called cocaine.
Huh?
I think that's called cocaine.
No, I'm thinking about acid, but it's whatever. It's whatever.
Drugs are bad.
I just want to go to sleep.
Stop showing me things. I don't want to know. Oh goodness, what is it? Scrooge? No, spirit, show me no more. I just want the sun to come up. And yeah, I really I enjoyed it because waiting for the sun to come up, it's rising up and it's bound to reach you, bound to shine through. And it's not necessarily just that particular experience that other people, not me, I would never, but other people have gone through. But it's also going through like just hardships, like you lose your job, you lose your family, you're just having a hard time, things are breaking down, it's just ridiculous, and it's just like, just wait for the sun because it's bound to come up all the time, every time, no matter what you are going through, it's gonna have to stop. Even if your sunshine is getting up and taking a shower in the morning, that's your sunshine. You just wait for your sun to come up. And that's what that whole song just reminds me of is just taking a moment to realize that it's going to be okay at some point. So that's my number 4. Now, number 5, everybody sit down. Let me tell you a story, because this is going to be a long one. So I talk about my toxic, abusive relationship because I know so many people still going through it. And I feel like they just don't have the hope that you can ever get through something that tumultuous. Like it really is a very weird, strange situation. And unless you've been through it, you can't fathom the amount of mental fuck that you're in. So one of the things that I had to do, besides go through therapy and different things like that, is have the accountabilities, learn about different things that I contributed to be in that situation. But I never, ever actually mourned the end of the relationship. Never got to that point. So then this song comes out. I am sweating my ass off. The chicken is grilling. It's smelling delicious. My headphones are like slipping off my freaking face at this point. I go in the kitchen to chop up some basil, which is doing really well. I have an issue with aphids right now, but I'm working on that. And then this song comes on, Heart Stop. And it just starts off with, we've played this game and it's bad for our health. And then it goes on about this relationship that's just god awful and terrible, but there's still love in it. And the part that caught me right up the butt was that they made it so hard to live. So I've been learning to die. I'm not afraid of the future coming my way. I'm over wasting my time because this is my life. And no matter where you are in that situation, once you get the strength to walk away, once you get the power to really realize who you are, you're going to have to die. Whoever it was that's letting this happen to you has to die. And then you get a whole new life. You get a whole new, brand new Mario. You know what I mean? So I'm saying to all my girls and guys that are sitting around in abusive, toxic relationships, it seems like you're going to be there forever. Eventually you are going to leave because you get tired of that, and it's going to be hell and it's going to feel like death, but you have to die in order to come back alive. And that song right there reminded me of what I've been through, what I've seen a lot of strong people get through, and you can do it too. So that's my number 5.
Good list. I have entered a toxic relationship with Super Mario World just recently. As if my life was, I mean, my life's not that stressful, but I thought I'll play some Mario and decompress a little bit and just have a little fun. Oh God, no! Stuck on the same level for 4 hours. I'm just like, I'm done.
It's hard to get out of there. What's up, Bradley? It's good to see you.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Christina. Yes, girl. Yes, we got it. We got it.
All right, Coach. Are you ready? Have you revised? Have you renumbered? You got anything to say? Say something.
Wasn't letting you cut me off today, Buster. Take control of my own fate. You already started me off sad, not liking my band. That's okay. We don't all have to like everybody's music.
I didn't say I didn't like them.
It's okay.
Very talented. I like
okay, Josh. It's okay.
They just weren't Mickey Mouse, dude.
Yeah, they weren't Mighty Mouse. I'm sorry.
They weren't Marty the Moose.
Yeah, they're not Bullwinkle. They're no. I don't even know. Like, I knew one song by him that I had. It's going to be my number 5, but then I don't know. One day I was just looking for other bands, and I don't know. I went down this hole, this loud and music filled whole, and I just kept liking songs and enjoying. And some of their songs start off like melodic or slow and then get into them. So that's my Spotify tip for everybody. If you're checking out a song, is go like 25 seconds into it, because some people really like the way they start a song, and to an extent, but I don't know what it was about him when I found him, but I needed him. And like, this was another one of those weeks. It was a tough week, and there's just something, and it's crazy because Josh, you talk about their music went to country. He found a girl, bro. All of his music before, like up to 18, was struggling. It was sad. It was bad relationships, whatever. Then he got married, got a girl he likes. Now it's happy. And, so it's like a mix. And even like their up music, not their first one, because my number 5 from 2018, Take Good Care, is the first song I heard on the radio, and this one made like number 1. I listened to 107.3 alternative music when I listened to radio, and this song was number 1 on there for a while. And this is All My Friends. All my friends take good care of me. And it's just something about that song, just like, man, that's what a song I want to drink and party with my friends with. And so I knew that of them, and I think that was on my only liked song when I went down the wagon.
When I had seen that was the number 1, I went and listened to it, and I didn't really recognize it. Great song, and I had it on the backup if somebody took one. But
well, that was a late ad for me. I added that one, but it was kind of purposeful, because again, I was going to mention it if nobody did anyway, because again, that's the first song I heard from them. That was the one I knew from the radio at that time, and it was around that time. And then, like I said, you just kind of move on. I don't even know if I knew who they were until I found it again going through a Spotify list, and then liked them. So my number 4 was my replacement for my number 1, because I wanted to get something off of Vital Signs 2010. I think they had a lot of like funk and like just this New Orleans kind of funk in this CD, mixed with just a new style of music. And because they're an 8-piece band, I think at that time they were only a 6 or 7, but now they are an 8-piece band. There's going to be so much sound coming out of it. And if your song's not good, your music's great. And they just make great music. So, but my number 5 is Purple Heart, or 4 is Purple Heart. And that was my replacement. Just another good song. It's kind of got funk into it. And like this song again, or this album, is almost like a troubled relationship mixed with, I don't know, like a healing, kind of like what he was trying to heal and going through a struggling relationship, which you can't do, because like you said, you got to die or kill them off or move on to heal and to truly heal. So
absolutely.
My number 3, also an ad for another song I lost, but this is from 2014, City of Sound, and it's Up in the Air, and it's another one just upbeat. The lyrics aren't all upbeat, but the music and the singing, and like he's just got some weird rasp to his voice, but he can still go like super loud and just like could control a room. He's that guy you could, hey, everybody shut up, or whatever, and he could do it. So I can't yell because I don't know, I've got a pretty good rasp to my voice, because as of yesterday I barely had a voice, and Monday I had 0 voice, because I was at the brawl at the Shockers Arena this weekend Monday that got a little crazy.
Oh, how much of the fight, how close were you to the fighting?
We were back a little bit, and we left before the last fight. So we were there for the one before halftime, the one that happened to see it real good. But literally, that was one of the grossest buildings I've ever been in, and it was both sides. It was referees let a game get out of control. It got real gross in there. I mean, it was like fans were getting ready to start stabbing each other, and like, literally, like the minute that game got out, I grabbed Amy and we're gone, and we were out the thing and out the door when the buzzer went off, because I knew what was getting ready to happen, and I was pretty right. A bunch of dumb shit happened.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, not a good look for Wichita. I wish, unfortunately, people could have been there to see that it was a lot of instigation, but also, I mean, you're grown ass fucking men at a sporting event. There was $2 million on the line, so I do get like the impact for some of these people, but just play the game and win the game. So, anyways, my number 3 was Up in the Air from 2014, City of Sound. My number 2, like this song, if I get down, and also like with Josh, like you talked about, you can't dance, but this song from 2023, poured out into the night, how we move, and there's a line in there that says, how can we dance in a world like this, in a world like this? I don't know, but we do. We just do. And it's like, even right now, shit sucks. Like, shit's expensive. You can't go on a vacation if you want to drive, because at $4 a gallon, it's hard. You can't travel by plane because at $700 to fly 2 hours, it's hard. You can't, your groceries are your vacation expenditure. And we just keep adding and going. So, but you got to still enjoy life. You still got to have some good and some whatever. And in this song, it's like, everybody, like even me, like in a traumatic time or around a funeral, people get together and they're having a good time and they dance. And sometimes the celebration's okay. And that fits. How can we dance in a world like this? I don't know. We just do. So that's how I get through every day. How do you get through a world like this? I don't know. I just do.
Dance in the kitchen and grill at 104 degrees.
So
I'm eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch and enjoying them and dancing.
Yeah, I cook chicken and rice and have that every day for lunch for going on 2 years now. It's getting tough, but you mix it up. Some days you go chicken on rice. Sometimes you go rice on chicken. Sometimes
you do beans.
You go chicken around rice. I'd mix in some beans. I do stuff, but it's just easier when you're counting your calories and trying to get a certain intake to just eat the same thing that is easily calculated. So, and you learn food is just a vessel to get you where you want to go.
Yeah.
My number one, this is from Josh's favorite album, 2015, Men Amongst Men, or as we call it, Men Amongst Mountains. But this is, I think, like one of their bigger ones. I think this is like you talked about. They had big singles and big songs, but my number one is Stand Up. And if you haven't listened to this one, it's a super good song because it's got like a funk hip hop element to it, but it also stand up against the crowd. Stand up. I mean, it's basically like be you, stand up against the things that you're uncomfortable with. And, but with the super, you got to stand up, so it's a good dancing song. It's a good song. I just think their concert would be a blast because the music, because the sound, the loud,
all the instruments.
And they fucking enjoy it. Like when they play, like you can tell when people truly enjoy music and enjoy being around each other. And they're a band that hasn't lost a member, just keeps gaining them. So everybody's like, I want to hang out. Like, well, we just need fans. We don't need more members. But eventually, we don't.
Man, it would be so nice to give them an interest. Like, I assumed that we were going to have so many concerts, and we did when we first built the Intrust Bank Arena. And now I think all of our money is coming from hockey and basketball, but we need music.
Oh yeah, a lot of country come through. It's always something.
Into the wave though, something a little better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to get to the wave with some more alternative music, and I think we need a kick-ass outdoor venue in Wichita.
The wave is a good. They have
when they do it right, when they open it up, when they clean it up, when they do it right, the wave is a fucking badass venue. They just don't do enough with it, but again, that's also, it's hard to get what you can get when you have the money you have, and so.
I mean, for a good concert experience, for not as much as an actual concert ticket, Wave is.
Oh, I enjoy I've never had a bad concert there. I just wish there was more. And again, I wish they did more with it.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the New Orleans sound, I only really found one song that reminded me of New Orleans, and that's "Shot to Tears." I didn't use it, and that's off of I'd used two off of that album already, so that was the Vital Signs. And so I'd say that I think that was my favorite album by them.
They had a couple, but I'd give, like, there's one, and it's from their live album, Live from Muscle Shoals 2020, Oh No. And that one's definitely got that New Orleans, because it's got that sax, it's got that jazz, but again, because they got so much guitar and so much other keyboard and other instruments, it does take away from that full whatever New Orleans sound.
2010, I don't think they had all that. Like I said, they just added, and then the cover of "To Love Somebody," I found that last minute.
Did anybody get Soul Fight? I don't think anybody got Soul Fight.
I think so.
I love that song. But
the one I thought you would go with off of the 2025 album, Josh, and if you didn't hear it, it's Bad, 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 because it's like classic relationship, like everything's good, good, good. When they're talking about when it's going right, but unfortunately it's bad, bad. And it's a pretty cool song. And that's definitely got a country / New Orleans country vibe to it.
Was that not the newest album?
Well, I don't know because the one I find from 2025 is called Get It Honest.
Mine says 26. And I think
Spotify
it just came out 2 months
25.
ago.
I didn't go further, but Spotify lists that as 2025 list or release.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. It says 26 on Spotify.
Well, okay, but when you back up one page, it shows album 2025. That's what throws me off. On like their list of albums, or maybe mine's doing something different, but when you click on it, it does say Friday new release. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the newest one. Bad, Bad, Bad. Like I said, the only album I didn't, it was, what was, I think the album before that, Pour It On to the Night. I didn't really get into that one.
See, and I like.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it. I skimmed it.
I have 6 liked songs off of that one, so that one I did enjoy. But How We Move is off of that one. Down in the Dirt, Kid, which is just kind of a cool song. Hey, Kid, that was on the radio quite a bit too for a while.
Yeah. All right, good list, everybody. Next week we are coachless. And
I'll be coaching people down in Atlanta all week next week. I will be the coach next week. It kind of a little scared, a little nervous. But hey, go open a new computer system at a store you've never been to and sell product you've never sold before to customers you don't know. I got this.
You got it. Easy peasy. But Mr. K711 will be filling in, and we're gonna do what did I say? Genre blenders. I thought that would be a good vague one, and then we'll be back with the following week with Black Label Society finally, and then the week after that. This was the one I was excited about, and I wanted to do it next week, but I didn't want Coach to miss out on this one. I figured he would enjoy it. But the 27 Club.
For some reason, I feel like we've done something with it before, but maybe just because we've done all of the bands and used all of the people.
Yeah.
That was the only thing, because I was going through it. I was like, John Hendricks, we done. So that's where I was like, I don't remember if that was on the old one. For some reason, I just thought we did something with. But again, a lot of great music, so easy to do. So
yeah.
So I think we'll do that.
Mine's all going to be Amy Winehouse.
Yeah,
it's all going to be Janice. So and Janice and Jim. So we got this.
Yeah.
You got Nirvana and freaking I can't think of his name. Jimmy. So
yeah.
Robert Johnson.
That's true.
He was the first one.
Yep.
His lore started it. But yeah, it'll be fun. Kevin and I will be at Blood Orchard this Saturday, peddling our wares.
What time?
All day. I think it starts at 11, I think.
Okay.
To 5, I think.
That's a weird start. 10, 11. I'll be there at 10:13.
I got my whole life is in shambles, and I got to fix my washing machine. So I'll see if I can make it, or if I figure out what the hell.
You were talking about grilling out Sunday, and before we lost our power, half our leg of power Sunday for it ended up being about 6 hours. So AC went out. I was cooking in the stove, which is a great day to do it on Sunday, 104. And we ended up grilling out once the stove went down. We went and cooked and grilled on the outside to try to get it down. But again, I'd already been cooking for 20 minutes to realize, it's only cooking on 110. And my air conditioner's not running. It's 78 in here. It's 79 in here. It's 80 in here. It's getting kind of warm. We got it fixed. We got her fixed. Coach is poor. So at one point he was real poor, and he learned how to work on a rig, everything.
Yeah.
So I don't go without. And plus, we would have just came out in the studio and lived at a comfortable 77 or 76 that I can get it to in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just put ice in your pants.
I always got ice in my pants, Josh.
Turn the lights up.
Ice?
Oh, never mind. That's a diamond.
Is that a diamond in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?
Oh man, oh man.
Yeah. Then, like the end of the month, we got
Oh, really? I got a diamond in here. No.
we got the Sunset Sunset Fest. We got that. I lopped onto that. So
That's August 24th, I think.
28th and 29th.
28th and 29th. Okay.
Like I said, day one is a Friday. It starts like at 9 o'clock, I think. And then I think we're gonna camp out. So I've got a camping bug, but it's been too hot, so I definitely don't want to. I mean, that one I kind of got to because I'm not driving back.
On Saturday.
Huh?
I said I'm not camping if it's hot. I'm gonna just show up on Saturday. Probably
Yeah,
go
I think,
jump in the water afterwards because I've been trying to get into the damn puddle at Pete's Puddle.
yeah, we're definitely gonna be puddling it. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just tagging along on this one, but I think we're gonna camp out, and I think after. I would like to do before Labor Day, but I want to go up to Wilson Lake and check out their swimming hole up there. I've been up there once or twice, but we didn't do the swimming hole. We just camped and looked at the water. We didn't get in.
Okay.
Yeah, like the water. So I may wait till after Labor Day, but depending on, like I said, I don't want to camp for weeks. Just go sleep in a tent one night, play around in the lake, come home. That's
Yeah.
where I'm at.
Catch one fish.
Oh, I don't like fishing. I don't fish.
Oh.
I don't like fish.
Yeah, fishing's not very fun, and I agree. I grew up and ate way too much fish. I got overfished, and now I do a lot of fish oil. And if I ate more fish, I wouldn't have to take the fish oil I take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight from the shore. Straight from the source.
I got to take the boys out because they got to catch a fish. Like nobody's caught a fish yet.
Oh,
So
no.
it has to happen at some point. And they hate doing things. And I'm like, we have to go do stuff or we're going to turn into nothing.
We're gonna wade to nothingness.
We can't get consumed by the social economic status quo of
Let the AIs do it.
Yeah, I do it. All right, good show. Gil says good show. Thank you.
I think Josh missed the first time we put that on there.
Yeah, I did. I was rambling.
It's still a good show.
Still a good
Still
show.
a great show until now. Right now we ruined it.
Ruined it all. All
Cut
right.
me off. I'm gonna talk until you cut me off.
I'm sorry. I was using too many buzzwords.
Boom. All right. See you next week.
Peace, y'all.